5 years, and I watch you play, and your timing seems impeccable. Whether it's pushing forward to take a mark, whether it's getting the last line, is that something that's come natural to you since you've been playing on the wing, or is that something you've had to train hard for to be able to get that timing in your game?
Yeah, definitely. Sort of learning things as I've gone along in my career. Started with Farron Ray, moving back to the Saints. His whole thing was about getting back and outnumbering and supporting his defence. So he was my mentor when I started, and that's where I sort of started. That sort of thing is my main thing, is to get back and outnumber and be able to support my teammates. And if I can get back and free up Jacob Wiedering to come across and intercept and playing his guy for a bit, and so that's sort of my role there. And then when I can sneak forward and feel like it's a good opportunity to get forward and try to hit the scoreboard, I try to do that. But yeah, most of my game is built from the back half, and yeah, I try to attack games more from that way. And then when I feel like I can get forward at times, I'll try to do that if we need maybe a score, or I feel like I've got a good sort of mismatch there, or some sort of opportunity to get forward.
High expectations for the Blues before the season started. Looked dead and buried early on in the season, mate, starting to chalk up some wins. What's the belief in where the Blues can get to this year?
To be honest, we're sort of 1 week at a time at the moment, being where we're at, with the win and losses. But yeah, we started obviously not winning games, but I think we're ahead at half time every game, and our defence always stood up each week. So we've sort of been relying on our back six. They've done such a great job for us, while back seven, keeping us in games. And once we play, start playing our way more and keep moving the ball like we have been lately, consistent positions to win games now. So we're sort of building there, and belief is definitely building.
Well, Tom DeConing sent an offer that he almost secured, but of course you and other people at Carlton hope that he does. You have to go on quite often, you're ripping him on a daily basis.
What did Charlie say?
He just said he's having a bit of fun asking his dad, obviously, also to stay. Just ripping him.
No, it's obviously like it's a big decision for him. He's got he's got an offer there that's going to change his life, and so I think Carlton will have something similar. But yeah, he's taking his time with it, as I think most guys will, to be honest. And I'd love to be able to play with him for longer. I don't really like being his like a buddy in the club, but it's quite messy and smelly. He farts a lot, so he's a shocking like that. But he's playing some good footy this year, so he deserves everything that comes his way. And yeah, I hope the club can sort something out with him and we'll keep him around for a long time.
You mentioned 12 years before. It's a long career, a great career that's spanned 3 clubs. When you sit down at the end of your football career, will you hold the clubs equally? Is one experience better than the others? How do you compare the 3?
They've all been different. Saints, I was quite naive when I got there and learned a lot about sort of being a professional and being young. You're sort of just trying to enjoy football and enjoy what everything comes with it. And we had such a young group, so I sort of enjoyed myself there. And then going to Freo, I probably learned a lot more about football from JL and sort of structures and the game plan and things I can sort of implement in my game. And he probably taught me a lot about the wing role as well. And then coming to Carlton, that's just been quite a change as well in itself. It's such a big club, and sort of I've been a lot more focused on winning games and wanting to play finals. And once I got a taste for Freo, that's what I want to do now. And yeah, I just really want to compete for flags and playing the big games, to be honest, and we get at Carlton a lot of the time, which I'm loving.
Yeah, you've got a lot of Thursday and Friday nights coming up with the draw that's been released as well. As we let you go, tough question, but 3 clubs. The best player you've played football with. You don't need to pay deference to your current club, but maybe from your current club, but you have been coached by some wonderful men and played with some wonderful footballers. If you had to pick one, just say, for whatever reason, that is the best I've played with, who would it be?
So I do one for each club?
Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, definitely Rui at Saints. His work ethic stand out to me, and yeah, I love playing with him. He was incredible to play with. Obviously, Mikey at Freo, when I got there, he was. I didn't play a lot with him because he's been injured a fair bit lately. But some of the stuff I seen at training, you go wow. And playing against him a few times, he was an incredible player, and hopefully he can get back to that. And it's hard to go past now, being a 2-time Brownlow medalist. He's someone I've played with for a long time now. I played with him in State 18, so sort of have a connection there with him, and he's still sort of the same player he was back then, and being a very clean player, first give and get his teammates involved. But now he can sort of
Very well designed, this one. Obviously not in the truck at the moment. I call this bit of road the Devil's Gooch. There's always a clusterfuck. I had to do this every day. See, that shit happens all the time. I'd hate to drive this road every day. Thank God I don't have to.
Fridays, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little with Combank Yellow. You score even more recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with Combank.
Now, because the Big 5 marathon in which you are running, raising money for your obedience for brain cancer, to find a cure for brain cancer, is not far away. And you told us recently that you would run
Now
out.
coming up on the Narrows Bridge.
Nothing. I listened to house music the other day. It's not for me. It wasn't my jam. I went back to my Fleetwood Mac and I can't. Anyway, but yes, I need some new tunes.
Luckily, we are here to help.
Suggesting songs for Carrie to run to.
I'm so excited about doing this run. The last time I did the Great Wall of China run, I didn't have a proper playlist. So I just had to keep changing my music while I was running, which was very annoying. I tripped up some steps along the way because I was trying to. So this time I want a proper playlist. I'm so pumped. But you know what I want to say too?
Wait,
a big shout out to.
Sorry, are you not going to listen to the sounds of the animals and stuff? while.
This is what you told me last time.
Yeah, but this time your life could depend on it. If you want to hear a lion running towards you.
Raw dog. That's funny. Raw. Yeah, sorry, I probably do need to have my ears open. So
An elephant.
that is true, but the problem is I can't get through a long run unless I have the motivation of music. So I might do a bit of both. What I was going to say though, I wanted to give a big shout out to Laura and say who have come on board as one of our major sponsors. Also to Puma who have come on board. Anyone else that wants to jump on board, I'll give you a shout out. All of it makes this trip more worthwhile and means more money can go to brain cancer research. So thank you. First up. Now, hit me with what songs I'm adding to my playlist.
Producer Sammy, where would you like to start?
I just want to talk about running in general. It's just a great fitness thing for everybody of all shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter who you are, Harry. Even if you're not fit, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm aware I'm not fit. Is this your way of saying that?
No, this is my song. Just have a listen.
Messaging.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how I feel about this.
So upbeat. That's positive. Yeah, exactly. It's about body positivity and saying everybody can run.
Producer Zoe.
Producer Zoe is as outraged as I am.
Did you not hear the lyrics?
Yes, I get it.
Why do you think girls make it in?
But why you need to, why you need to like single them out now and chat about running?
It's not. It's including them.
Yes, exactly.
You just don't need to mention it.
Oh, so we should just talk about skinny girls.
No, just talk about anybody's anyway.
No, I'm a
just
Don't talk about girls.
Zoe, what's yours?
I thought mine would maybe be a bit playful, a bit up and about, but yeah, that sounds good to you.
You would run really fast.
You're not taking this seriously. This is meant to actually help me. Oh my god, imagine a video of me being chased by a lion with a super sick
Very funny.
Except you won't be running from a lion because you'll have your headphones in or whatever. Yakety sax in head. Or because you've got a beautiful face.